Okay, here we go then. So, Avebury Manor. More cobbles. More garden. Oh, I see, that's the gate that they could have opened. Hello.
Right, hang on, so we're finding the steps.
That's all right. I can have a special device.
Oh,
Wow, very clever.
well, yeah. That's provided it doesn't push away when you...
Which it probably will do.
I'll stand with me.
No, my luck. No, my luck.
I'll take a chance of being run over.
All right. I'm a good driver, that's all right.
You are, aren't you?
There we go.
No, it's still there. Oh. Come on in.
Oh no!
Can I pull that?
Yep. I don't know.
No.
Spinning. See the fender at the
Can I give you that?
Stuck on the. Thank you very much. Stuck on the board.
That's it.
Hey,
Oh, no.
Yeah.
We're there.
I'll put it
We're
away
there.
so you're ready to go.
Yep.
Right. Okay. So
Hooray.
I'm going to give
Hang on a
you
minute, Lady will chat to you.
Wow.
a couple of things,
All
which
right.
will be of partial use to you. One of this
Yes.
plan of
Plan.
the rooms that you can see in the house. Now, unfortunately, you won't be able to get upstairs
No.
because we don't have a lift or a ramp or anything.
No, that's fine.
But this book tells you all about the house.
What's
as well,
upstairs.
and covers what's upstairs as well.
All right. Okay.
And any of the people you see around can help you as
Yeah.
well. So
Lovely.
the
If you get
house.
stuck, shout,
Yes.
and they'll press a button, and then I'll come, because I've got
You'll
the
come
answer
to
machine.
me.
Yeah.
Enjoy the house, sir.
I will do. Thank you.
So
My
it's
first
a
time.
BBC National Trust collaboration of some 5
Right.
years ago.
I did read that.
Yeah, so it's been refurbished to demonstrate what parts of the house look like at various times throughout the history of the house and to reflect the owners at that time.
Right.
So it ranges from Tudor up until the 1930s, which is the Keller parlour, which is where Keller was the chap who excavated Avebury Circle.
Yeah.
So there is information on the back of the card. In each of the areas there are more cards as well, and you will find people scattered around who can talk to you. I'm actually covering this area
Okay.
at the
I'll come back in.
moment, but I suggest you start in the room over there, which is a Tudor parlour.
Okay.
You can take photos, but no flash,
No,
please.
that's right.
With that
That's
camera,
fine.
you won't need flash.
No.
And you can touch anything you like. You can open the cupboards, look in the drawers. Unfortunately, you probably won't be able to get in the beds because they're upstairs. This is because it's all modern.
Yes.
It's all modern.
Yeah, sure.
The only thing we ask people not to touch is the wallpaper in there because it's hand painted and it would smudge from the fingerprints. So if you have any questions or need anyone to help you, just ask or tell someone. And if you ring, they've got buzzers on like this, all the volunteers, and they can ring the buzzer at the back, and this gentleman will come and help you. Okay.
What gentleman? Oh, you mean me? I'm no gentleman.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Yes, I'll have a look round.
We can fix.
Oh, G&T? G&T?
Oh yeah, yeah. This is a cocktail cabinet from the 1930s. Nothing in it now.
No gin.
Well, where is it?
Oh, it is.
That's period gin bottle.
Wow. Hasn't changed much, has it?
No, no, it's
Won't be in my house.
it cures colds. That's what I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's great. I'll
Yeah, you wander
go
about
through.
and we'll.
Wow. Oh,
Welcome to the Tudor Park.
yeah. Wow. Fancy a bit of pig or boar? It's boar, isn't it? Boar?
Yes, let me fit that.
Nearly fell off.
There you go.
I got too many things to do.
I was going to say, you probably don't need. Did you want to leave that?
They gave me that to read, and I haven't really got any
Yes.
hands.
Yeah.
I haven't got really any hands to read.
I mean, it just gives you information
of,
about each place, you know.
Yes.
Yeah. So you're in the Tudor parlour now.
Oh right, that was lucky then. Oh.
But
Opened it up.
each room actually has information.
Oh right.
So you probably don't
So I
need
don't need it. Yes.
But
give that.
that's
Oh.
the plan. So
Yeah.
that'll.
So I mean,
Yeah. You're in the Tudor parlour. So this is the house itself. When you came in, when you're coming up just into the door, all things to that side of it. So to the left
Yes.
is the original house. This was built on in the 1600s. So you're now in a little bit. I mean, it's still very very old, but a little bit. When the marriage of Dunch's daughter. So Dunch was given it. It was owned by Sharrington, who also owned Laycock Park.
Okay.
Laycock,
no, I haven't. Not yet.
and he was found clipping the coins at the mint, so he lost a lot of money, lost his property. And Dunch was given this property, but it really was just 2 little rooms. It was like a steward's house. Really, it was the land that he was given. So when his daughter married, she was given this, and then they added on to it, and then it became the manor house. So most of what you see was added on in that time. There's a little bit added on in the 1920s, but generally most of it's sort of 1600s. So the ceiling is original. So some work done to this. And outside the topiary garden in the 20s was made on this design. However, we've got box blight, so you can't really. It's a shame. So yeah, that's sort of decimated the topiary garden. But this was all done for the BBC. So this was decided this would be in the Tudor times to celebrate the marriage, and so you've got the heraldry there. You've got William and Mary Dunch in the centre, the two families coming together. That's it's not true heraldry. It's ideas. And,
Yeah.
but it's not really Dunches. Because the Dunches actually are at Little Whittingham in Oxfordshire, so that's where their family seat is. But they would have come here to see their daughter, etc. And the tapestries are based on the Henry VIII tapestries at Hampton Court, but they've actually been photocopied onto cloth. So there were photographs taken of them, and then they were put through the computing process, so digitally enhanced. So it's on linen, so we can see them in all their glory. But actually, they're not precious in that way.
No.
I know the ones at Hampton Court have just been renovated, so they aren't. We can't have them all because there's not enough room space. But it's the story of Abraham. So you've got Isaac going up here, taking the wood up for the sacrifice. Henry VIII commissioned them whenever the sixth was born. So I think he was saying, I'm now the Abraham of England because I provided this. Anyway.
Wow.
Yeah, the rush mat was made for us. This was a lady who she harvests the bulrushes, then she dries them, then she plats them, then she sews them, and so it's amazing. And the furniture was all made in a traditional way. So it's all new, but
It's all new, but on
made, yeah, so
based on.
absolutely. And this is a young guy who makes all his furniture. He's done all wooden pegs, so it's all
Oh wow.
absolutely beautiful. Yeah, all absolutely traditional way
Hmm.
of making. And of course, it looks light, which is quite
Hmm.
surprising. So we used
I
to
bet
see
it's not though.
dark oak. It is oak. It is.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hmm.
Yeah, no, it's all oak, but of course it's new.
Yeah.
Whereas we're used to seeing it very
New
old,
oak.
when it's all dark.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
The Lord's chair and the ladies' chair.
She has a smaller chair.
Yeah, and it tips forward a bit because apparently ladies like gossiping. I couldn't
Oh.
comment on that.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yes. That's interesting though, because I would have thought that with the dresses
yeah,
that they wouldn't
yeah.
get their bums in the
Yeah,
chair,
well, that's
surely.
right, because it's huge, isn't it? But yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. So just squish it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy the ground floor. There's quite a lot
Yeah,
to see.
there is.
Yeah.
I'll make a move and have a look.
Yeah, well, we'll be interested to hear how you
Yeah.
get on in the rooms now. Do you
Yes,
know if
yes,
there's anything that
yes.
you feel we could do?
Well, I just think that
Doesn't involve.
the first thing is the ramp thing, isn't it?
we need better.
Yeah, yeah,
I should pass that.
yes. Thank you anyway.
You're welcome.
I'll have a look.
Yeah.
I'll have a look at this chair.
Yeah. The ladies.
I'm intrigued.
Carpenter, all in traditional ways. You've got wooden pegs and everything.
Oh,
It's
right.
traditional oak, you know. So
Wonderful.
it is amazing. Yeah.
Am I going left?
Hello,
Yes,
young
I'm
man.
going left.
Well done, Gav.
Hello.
I'm getting on, getting around. All
Yes,
right.
good.
Yeah, good,
Not too bad.
good. Oh, this is our
Yes.
dining room with a Georgian, this is a Georgian themed dining room,
Right.
1700s. And the reason we got the Chinese wallpaper is because it was very fashionable at the time. And that's how you showed your wealth, if you could afford to have Chinese wallpaper.
Really?
Yes, because it was actually made in China, hand painted with watercolour, and the only way you could get it was commissioning it yourself. And so this does tell a story because it's all around the top. There's a story of how they dug the clay for the porcelain, and then life in China at the time. You've got the sampans there that would take the tea and porcelain out to the big merchant ships for export. And that's when it was all just coming into this country. And this was actually hand painted in China with watercolour as it would have been. So
So it's genuine
Yeah.
article. as
yes,
well.
yes, yeah.
Wow.
But it's modern, it's not
Yeah.
old.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I expect you were told about the BBC TV project, yeah.
Yes. Yes. Wow.
Yes, and everything has been, I mean, the furniture's been made specially. They're copies of Georgian furniture. And mock kettle white oak.
What's this one here?
That is a cutlery box at the moment. It would have been, it's been tampered with inside
Oh, is it?
because, so it's lost its value, which is why it's here and you can touch it, open it.
Oh.
But it's been changed inside,
Yeah.
and we think it might have been used as sort of letter rack or something.
Oh, well, that, yeah.
It wouldn't have looked like that. And there's another one over there. I mean, to have a pair would have been, in its
Well-
original condition, would have been,
Worth a mint.
yeah. Yes.
Yeah. And some candelabras.
Yes. And the reason we've got Jamaica House on the wall up there is because at the time that this room is supposed to be representing is Adam Williamson, who was retired, general, and that's why I've got his jacket there.
Oh, I see.
Not his jacket,
No.
the sort of jacket. And he retired here. His wife inherited the house, and then he was called out to Jamaica as governor, which is why it looks a bit out of context, but that's why that's on the wall.
Yes. Wow. What's that chair over there?
Oh, no, that's an exercise chair.
Exercise chair?
Yeah. If the weather wasn't very good outside and they didn't want to go out riding, they'd bounce up and down on a chair, and it's supposed to be like riding a horse.
Really?
Yeah, so it'd be your first indoor gym, really.
I've got to take a look at that.
Yes.
Wow.
Would you like to take the label off and then...
That's all right, we can have a little read of it.
well, unfortunately...
Oh, it's apologies. It says it's not in use.
That's right, because
So you can't have your exercise for today.
No, you can't, nobody can go on it today, I'm afraid, until it's repaired. It's a bit loose at the back, so a bit dangerous.
So, if you want a good workout.
Yeah, amazing, isn't it?
Wow.
But I think your best access now is to go into the billiard room
Right.
and then come back here, because there is a slope. Have you been
Right.
into the
I
kitchen?
haven't been in there yet. No.
No, there's a slope that will take
So
you
I'll
down.
come back in and go that way.
Yeah.
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 All right.
And then I don't think you'll get upstairs, will you?
No, I don't think so.
To the bedroom.
All right. Thank you. Hello. Oh, billiards.
Yes, I saw you in the courtyard.
Oh,
Yes, you were sort of doing a sort of self
yes.
commentary.
Making a travel video.
Yes, how lovely.
Accessibility.
Oh right,
My
accessibility.
Yes, and my ambition is to get to every National Trust property.
Brilliant. Well done. Yes, good for
I'm
you.
going to have a go. You're number
determination.
one. So, what
Now
theme?
this is 1907,
Right.
when the Jenners lived in the house. They were a passionate pair. They were really passionate about the house, and did a lot of renovation here. And you'll see as you go round, you'll see lots of panelling in the rooms.
Yep.
Well, panelling was brought in actually via the Jenners, but it's very old panelling. It's a sort of a restoration job taken from another house locally, I believe.
Oh, I see. So
And-
take that one and put it in another.
Yes, there are really forerunners in restoration,
Mm.
which is rather nice. But I think because they were so passionate about the house, I don't think they would have done it any other
No.
way. Because in 1907, that sort of timing, things were mended rather than
Yes.
restored.
Yes.
So they were really
Not
quite
how
ahead of their
Tuck
time.
away stuff
Yes.
nowadays.
Yes, and with a certain amount of passion behind it, I think they achieved quite a lot in the time they were here.
I'm just intrigued. That's not a real cat. Is
That's
it?
not a real cat, and I'd like to say it's not taxidermied either. It's a toy,
Oh, okay.
a very real-looking
I
toy.
just saw it out of the corner of my eye, and I thought,
Yeah,
crafty little thing.
but you can hear the purring, can't you?
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Now, do you want me to tell a little bit about?
Yeah. That's
Well,
good.
the fireplace is serpentine marble from Cornwall, actually. It's
Oh,
very
right.
exotic for Cornwall, doesn't it?
Yes.
It's Cornish. The paintings we know very, very little about. In fact, we know hardly about them at all, simply because the Jenners put the paintings in but left no history, provenance of the
Right,
paintings.
right.
But they're by an artist called Jacques Lupin, and he apparently only painted 7 or 8 pictures of this sort of quality.
Right.
And they are in private collections in France. So, but other than that, we know very little about them. So, and they're very dark. They've not actually been restored, but that's a future project, hopefully, for the National Trust, because it's a possibility to be able to do that. So, it depends what angle you actually look at them,
Yes,
as to whether
it's
you
not-
can
it's
actually
not-
see them.
It's not ideal from this
No,
position.
no,
If
that's
I go
right.
round,
That's
I
right. You
can
can.
move.
Yes,
I can move
You
round.
can move round, and you might be able to see.
Have a look at our little cat.
Yes, they're quite spooky looking actually.
Well, it's quite noisy actually.
Yeah. But
Some
yes,
some
yeah.
whiskey or brandy or something.
Yes, that's right. Yes, yes. All the books are very old, but you're able to look at them if you want me to hand you one down to look at.
Oh wow!
We're quite
Oh,
happy to do
they're
that.
real books.
There are real books, and they're very, very old books, but they're books that you can handle.
Wow!
They're
I know
not,
that
they're not first editions or anything like that.
They tend to do that, don't they?
Yeah.
It's,
Move
yeah.
that away.
So I can't really see what they are. What titles?
Well, let me see. This is Charles Dickens.
Oh,
Shall
Dickens.
I tell Two Cities? How about
Wow.
bringing that down for you?
I haven't
to look
actually
at?
read that one. So.
Have you? You haven't?
I haven't, no.
You haven't, you see?
Wow.
Yes. So they're really lovely old books with lovely pictures and that in. So
Yeah.
rather delightful, aren't they?
Very.
Yeah. So it's lovely because everything you look at, although it wasn't necessarily originally in the room,
Yep.
it's been brought in, and each
For the period.
for the period, and everything is relevant to the period. It was well, the programmes really researched each room well.
Of course, because
before
this is
putting them in.
BBC, sort of.
Exactly. Had 4 very, very eminent researchers, and
Wow.
also a gentleman that's on the television waves his arms about. I can't remember.
Where's his arm about?
Waves his arms. A delightful man. Oh my gosh, it's gone out of my head. Anyway, it'll come to me whilst you're
I think I know who you mean.
Yeah, Dan Cruikshank,
Oh, right,
lovely
yeah,
man. Yeah,
yeah,
Dan Cruikshank. Yes,
Yes, I know
very
who you
expressive
mean.
man, delightful. Yes, that's right. Anyway,
Fabulous,
Leopold
lovely.
Jenner. Leopold Jenner was a quite eminent soldier. He was in the military for quite a while, but left to actually run a polo team in the early 1900s, and ran this polo team because he was passionate about polo, up until he then rejoined when the First World War started. But he was a very keen polo player, as you can see. We put the polo sticks in the helmet and everything, or hat or whatever you like to call it, and the boots and everything for riding there to show that he loved his sport. So that's something he was good. But I can't leave out Nora Jenner because she was an exceptional embroiderer.
Is she behind us?
And
Is she?
that's something she did on the wall behind.
Let's
So
have a-
if you go round, you can go
round.
round again. Each little panel is put in, and it's been made into a sort of 3D effect by putting wadding behind the embroidery. So she was an exceptionally accomplished lady when it came to embroidery, and that is something we're able to actually show people that is actually relevant to the house for her period. So, and she actually embroidered a whole.
Oh, it stopped.
Might start again in a minute. Anyway, the curtains round the bed, one of her beds, her 4 posters, she actually embroidered every stitch on that. But unfortunately, we weren't able to put it back on a bed because it was disintegrating quite badly. So that's been put away safely and in a relevant manner to preserve what there is left. But yes, this is something we can show you that is in one piece and is beautifully
Very
done.
nice, isn't it?
This is lovely, isn't it? Yes, that's right. Yes.
Billiards?
Billiards.
Snooker? as we
Billiards
call it?
were more of a game that was played generally in the early 1900s, but the Victorians started to make snooker a little bit more popular,
Right.
and they chose to lay out a snooker table as opposed to billiard.
Yes, I can say, but it's not.
I think simply because people can enjoy it more when they come into the room. You know, it's something they can play easier than perhaps a billiards. So.
Yeah.
I don't know whether you'd like me to play the record player
Oh.
for you, would you?
Why not?
Well, shall I put something on for you?
What have you got?
I'll put to
Now,
wind
look
it up.
at that. That's an old one.
It's not. That's I meant to put the brake on it, but it
Yeah.
hasn't had the brake put on it. So if you bear with me a moment, it's run right out. So I've got to run it. I don't even know whether it's come up to speed yet or not. We'll find out, won't we? Oh, it's a Spanish tango.
I didn't know my tango from my...
Oh, you can hear the maracas going in the background.